What's up, guys? My name is Sebastian Stratman. I hope you guys are having a great day and continue having one. So, a lot of stuff happened with the Q70 and I'll have to make another video on that. But, really long story short, I got a Q60. This is the Q60, it's the coupe. Now what this video is gonna be on today is this thing had very low mileage. It had perfect maintenance records, but there was some scratches, such as this, that as well. This car is a 2019. The clear coat is still pretty new. I don't honestly know if that's gonna make it easier or harder to kind of break through and hopefully try and mix that paint up a little bit without having to do a full touch-up. So I got a quote from a shop, professional shop, that was gonna cost me around 800 bucks. To get all that done. They'd also apply another set of clear coat. The thing is with that, I could probably buy all the product, even a buffer and more, for much less than that and do it myself. I kind of say I'm a detail guy. I have probably already $400 in detail products and I detail my car every weekend. But at the same time, I'm kind of scared to do this. There's a lot of things that can happen, but I want to give it a shot. Before I do that, I'm actually going to talk to my guys over at Chemical Guys and see what they have to say. There is a Chemical Guys shop about 30 miles away from me, so I'm going to drive over there and see what they have to say, see if there's anything that they would recommend. If they recommend that I go to a main shop instead of doing it myself, or that a rotary buffer isn't going to help with that, or whatever it is, at least I'll get some information. So that's where we're going. I also got new tints, literally yesterday. Yes, I still have the tags on my car, but the tint needed to be done. There was some bubbling right in the side here, and it drives me fucking nuts. So yeah, I got some new tint and got a windshield strip. Perfect already. So after talking with the guy, he told me that he thinks I can buff it out. Watching the videos and things like that is gonna help. The thing is, with the bottom of it, it does look like it went all the way through the clear coat and maybe tapped the paint. It doesn't look like the paint is too damaged, but it does look like it went all the way through the clear coat. So what may be happening is I may have to cut all the way through the clear coat and then clear coat it again. It isn't the worst thing in the world because I want to learn how to do all this anyway, but I got a torque polisher as well as a shit ton of goodies in there to get the job done. So let's do it. All right, we're home. Figured I'd show you guys the tint while I'm out here. I went 15%. I didn't want it too dark. The windshield strip is 5%. So I actually already have a lot of detail supplies. This came with the package I just got, but it came with it, so I just bought that too. I also have some of this. So what I'm gonna be using first though, is this on the clay bar. It was not easy giving myself as much room as I needed, but I got some working space, so that's good. Just kind of doing an unboxing real quick of this. I think it'll be pretty simple. So here it is. I got like the mid-grade one. There was a $400 one, a $300 one, and a $100 one. I got this one for like $250. I don't know what this is for. I'm guessing it's a handle. Also got this thing. As for supplies, I got a light bar just because my garage is kind of poorly lit right now, so this is going to help a little bit. I got some mid and hefty or medium and light grade polishing sand things. I don't fucking know what you call them. I got some C4 clear cut, which is supposed to be more of a deeper cut. This is what I was saying I already had. This is the P4. I have a bottle of it right there. This is just some polishing pad conditioner. I'm actually thinking about using this for the clay bar, but I'm not sure. This was the most expensive of the bunch. This is Blacklight. I've heard really good things about this stuff on Amazon. It's like $100 bottle. I got it for 30 bucks, so I thought it was kind of a steal. So I went and grabbed this too. It's really made for black cars, but I'm sure it can be used on everything. I don't know how much you guys actually want to see the full process, but my phone is going to die, so I won't be able to show you everything, but I'm going to get started on this, and I'll check back with you about halfway through or when I'm letting it cure. Okay, so I ended up closing the garage door just because I didn't want any of the breeze to come in or anything like that to affect it. I did buy one of these guys to kind of see how everything's going. So as you can see, even after I clay barred it and put the Blacklight expensive stuff onto this, it is still very noticeable. The other thing that I'm trying to get out here, and I will be doing the whole car, I don't know if I'll be able to do it today because my wife gets home soon, but is all these car wash scratches. They suck, I hate them. I am a very weird perfectionist about my car, so we're gonna try and get all of those out. Maybe I'll do one vendor a day, I don't know. So if you look really closely, you can see this stuff. I may be able to hit it again another day and finally get it out, but 2 hours and I finally got it to this where it's flat on my finger. This part though, it's just not coming out. It's catches my finger every single time, and I went over it a million times. The clear raw was bubbling up on the bottom of the bumper here. As you can see, you can't see it from a distance, but what I had to do is actually cut pieces out that were just stuffed with dirt because this person must have never took it to the car wash. Doesn't look bad from like even a foot back, but it looks a lot better than it did. It looked really horrible. I'm gonna have to fix this dent. Shucks, but no, that can't be too hard. And then this I know will buff out. It's flat on my finger. Megan's almost off, so I know she won't want me fucking with my car all day. Alright, so she's back from the wash, looking all nice and shiny. This is how it turned out. So yes, you can still see it, but it is much better. Especially from a distance. Step back, you can barely notice it. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna buff it again. Now it is completely smooth to your finger. This one is not, but this is. So I think another hour, another couple hours will be good. Also, to be able to show the differences for everything else, no swirl marks. That's paint, just paint. So we're pretty much in the dark now. So I'll actually show you the difference in what this does. So over here you can see it more, but get down over here, swirl marks are gone. You see some markings of me cleaning it, but pretty much eradicated. Over here there's still some because I didn't really go hard over here. But if you look at the other side with the same thing, look at that. Much more swirl marks. So I will buff the rest, but I am pretty happy with how this turned out. I will do it again though, and hopefully get at least out that. What's up guys, I am back. This is actually the next day. I actually just woke up and was like, you know what, I just want to finish the rest. No, I did not finish the part that I was really going for, but it looks good enough that I think I can wait a little bit longer. I don't have all day to buff that for a couple more hours. So I took a couple hours and got everything else out. So I'll show you the rest. So there was a mark right here before I'll put the video in. It was a white mark, it was into the paint. It is now gone. It is completely blended, and there is not even any, what would you call them, swirls. No swirls. That is perfectly black. Like you can see me. Over here, I also did buff the top here. It looks freaking great. I just full sanded it. There's some like little white things. That's just from where I was wiping it down. But no streaks. Pretty cool. Same thing here. I did the bumper as well. I think that's just hairs. Yeah, the little white pieces that you see are just hairs. It looks really good. So right here, I'll pull up the video again. There was a white mark and now it's gone. So good for us. And then you look over here, you can barely see it. It was not like before. If you get right up close to it, you can see them, but from a distance, you really got to be looking for it. So I'll touch up on that again at some point, but I got it to where I want for right now. We're going to visit my wife's family, and her little brother loves my cars. Every time I bring a car, he always wants to either take it for a drive, or with me of course, or he just wants to check it out. So I think it is ready for that.